Have you ever felt like your whole world collapsed and you had no idea why? Let me tell you a true story. It's ancient, raw, real, a story about a man named Job. He had it all: wealth, family, health, respect. But in a heartbeat, it was all taken from him. And the question was simple: would he still trust God? Job was a good man, a man of integrity. He respected God and turned away from evil. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters, thousands of sheep, camels, oxen, and servants. People looked up to him, but far above the earth, another conversation was happening. In the heavenly realm, a conversation unfolded, one that would change Job's life forever. Satan challenged Job's motives, claiming he only worshiped God because of his blessings. So God gave permission for a test, but with one condition: Job's life must be spared. In one day, Job lost it all: his wealth, his servants, and worst of all, his children. One messenger after another brought devastating news. His life crumbled before his eyes. And yet, Job didn't curse God. He mourned, he wept, but he still chose to worship. The test continued. Job's health was attacked. Painful boils covered his body. He sat in ashes, scraping himself with broken pottery. Still, he did not sin with his mouth. Job's friends came. At first, they mourned with him. For 7 days they said nothing. But when they did speak, they blamed Job. They insisted he must have sinned. They believed suffering only came to the guilty. But Job refused their accusations. He was confused, heartbroken, desperate. He wanted to understand. He cried out for answers. And then God responded, not with answers, but with questions. God reminded Job who he was: the creator of the universe, the one who holds all things together. And in that moment, Job realized God's ways are bigger than human understanding. He didn't need all the answers. He needed trust. God honored Job's faith. He rebuked the friends for misrepresenting him and restored Job. Everything he lost was returned, double. His life was renewed, his story redeemed. The story of Job is not just about suffering. It's about trust. It's about worship in the middle of the storm. It's about holding on to God even when the why is never answered. And in the end, Job didn't just hear about God. He encountered him. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit.
If you've been blessed, please like, subscribe, and share.